Good morning and thanks for joining us. On today's show, Tammy Dombeck visits a Fort Worth restaurant with a dessert you have to see to believe. And I get a sneak peek of the incredible holiday wonderland at the Gaylord Texan. But up first, if you think you have a lot of Christmas decorations, imagine having to pull out over 450,000 lights for your tree every year. At the Galleria Dallas, this is just part of the work that goes into their annual Macy's Grand Tree Lighting Celebration. Here's Danielle Doty with more.
With the International and National Team USA pair skaters, Ashley Cain and Timothy Leduc. Thanks for having us.
We're glad to be here.
With the holiday season quickly approaching, what can everyone expect to see at the Dallas Galleria?
Everyone can expect to see world and Olympic champion figure skaters, local skaters from the Dallas area. They can also expect to see fireworks coming from the tree and a backflipping Santa. And
this isn't your first time. We're celebrating 35 years here. How long have you been skating?
I've been skating since I was 2, and then I started doing these shows in 2008. And it's just a great way to get into the holiday spirit. It's such a tradition every year to come here and skate and to see everybody getting into the holiday spirit.
So right behind us, we have the largest indoor tree in North America. Can you tell us a little bit about the specifics of the tree?
Sure, so the tree is 95 feet tall. The star on top itself is 10 feet tall.
So the star itself is taller than me?
It's as tall as a regulation basketball hoop.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, there's 450,000 lights on the tree and 10,000 ornaments.
Wow. So at least come and see the tree, because that is going to be a great thing. But most importantly is y'all ice skating. Can you tell us a little bit about the performances that we can expect to see?
Sure, so we're skating to the Nutcracker. It's a piece that we both really love. We have a very classical lyrical style, so it's something we really look forward to performing. And there's going to be a lot of variety in the show. I think something for everyone.
Wow, and you've been skating since you were 2. What about yourself?
I started late. I was 13 when I started skating. Yeah.
And y'all have been together for 5 months?
Yeah, 5 months, correct.
And what is it like learning to skate with someone different?
We've both skated pairs in the past, so we have a lot of experience already under our belt in the pairs field. But it's always an adjustment when you skate with somebody for the first time. But we had a great synergy really from the first day, so I think it was kind of a match made in heaven.
I agree. I saw y'all skating a little bit earlier and I was like, that was mesmerizing. But what about with all of the audience members around you? Is it like pressure? Do you want to get them involved? How does that feel?
Oh, absolutely. We always want our audience to be involved. We want to sort of take them along the journey as we're skating. And the more an audience is interactive with us, the more we're going to give. So the louder they clap, the more that we give on the ice. So feel free to make noise.
Yeah, we can't wait to see it.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you.
To see a calendar of all the Galleria's holiday events, visit them online at GalleriaDallas.com. Another must-see attraction this time of year is the ice exhibit at the Gaylord Texan. 14,000 square feet of their convention hall is transformed into a Christmas wonderland made almost entirely of ice sculptures. Here's a look at this incredible exhibit. The Gaylord Texan has a cool way to get you in the holiday spirit this year. Ice featuring Santa Claus is Coming to Town is a magical adventure through gorgeous ice sculptures that is sure to warm your heart. I'm joined now by Martha of the Gaylord, who's going to tell us all about this awesome adventure. It's a little chilly interview, right? But it's well worth it. So tell us all about this awesome, experience.
Yeah.
This is just so cool.
This is like a piece of the North Pole here in Texas, which we love. We have 2 million pounds of ice.
Oh my goodness.
It was hand carved by 40 master ice artisans that came across the globe from Harbin, China. The first thing they do is make the ice, and then they spend 30 days carving it into this display.
Wow, that is amazing. And tell us about this year's theme, because it's a different theme every year, isn't it?
Every year we do a different theme, because we noticed the first year into the second year that we had so many people returning and making it a tradition to bring their families to the Gaylord for Christmas. And so we do a theme every year, and this year is Santa Claus is Coming to Town, which is the holiday special we all grew up watching about how Kris Kringle became Santa.
Oh, it's so great. And this is just one of the many things you guys offer for the holidays, right? Tell us what else you have.
Ice is a big one, but in our resort we have 4.5 acres of indoor gardens. We transform that into a winter wonderland with 2 million lights. 15,000 ornaments, a 54-foot tall Christmas tree, and a lot of huge decor that's made by our team here. And then we have some other cool events for families. There's gingerbread decorating, where you get to decorate a gingerbread house with icing and all the gumdrops. And then we also have a 12-lane, 2-story snow tubing hill made with real snow. And this year, a brand new 6,000 square foot ice skating rink outside.
Oh, wow. I mean, you've got it all right here in your own little resort.
It is a winter wonderland. So we have a lot of people that come for the day, but a lot of families make it a 2 or 3 day experience, a holiday staycation, so they can do everything.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Yeah, I think we should take a ride on the slide before you leave.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I'm game.
Let's do it. You beat me.
I beat
you. And take it from me, your family will love ice. The detail and craftsmanship of the sculptures is amazing. To see hours of operation and to purchase your tickets, go to GaylordTexanTickets.com. Break time on the show, but we're just getting started. Right after the break, it's Greets, Eats, and All That with Tammy Dombeck and Rebekah Black's feline-focused Binge report. Stay with us. Today with Kandace is brought to you by Weir's Furniture. Weir's Furniture is family-owned and has been helping DFW families create their own special style of living for nearly 70 years. With a visit to Weir's, you can pick from hundreds of items for indoor and outdoor living. And you don't have to drive far. They have 5 locations in the Metroplex.
Medications to help people lose weight are used quite commonly, especially in young teenage women. And this is something you need to be attuned to as a parent. You know, there's 3 kinds of medications that can be used. There's over-the-counter stuff, there's illegal drugs that are purchased from bad people, and there's medications that doctors prescribe. The over-the-counter drugs are okay, you know, they're not gonna hurt you. They're really designed to kind of speed up your metabolism a little bit and reduce your appetite. They work, but not great. The illegal drugs are dangerous. These will definitely contain chemicals that help you lose weight, but it's short-term and it's risky, and you need to get your teenagers, or anyone for that matter, to avoid these things at all costs. There are prescription medications. Now, these medications are relatively safe, especially when prescribed appropriately by your healthcare provider, and they are effective. The problem with all these drugs is that they work only on the short term. In other words, you lose weight, but unless you keep taking them, which you shouldn't do, you're going to gain that weight back. So the best thing is to find something more natural. Change your diet, change your exercise.
Is your home ready for any occasion? If not, it's time to visit Weir's Furniture. Whether you need a new dining room set, bed for the guest room, or a comfy recliner to watch the big game, Weir's Furniture can help make your home the perfect gathering place. With 5 metro locations and outlet centers, you don't have to drive far for unequaled customer service and a huge selection of quality furniture at affordable prices. Weir's Furniture is family-owned and treats its customers like good friends. Weir's Furniture, your life styled.
In an emergency, your most important need is time. Time saved in the hands of highly trained doctors and experienced emergency nurses. Time saved with advanced imaging and diagnostics to help find a solution quickly. No matter what hour or day, we are here for you. Because when your life is on the line, what matters most is time. Texas General Hospital, we care.
At New Bariatric Center, we offer a comprehensive approach to weight loss. Support for emotional, behavioral, and nutritional changes are emphasized in addition to expert surgical care. One surgery does not fit all. Dr. Hodges and I are both board-certified surgeons with proven track records in every type of weight loss surgery. We know this is an important decision and look forward to helping you start your journey. Contact New Bariatric Center for your consultation today. A new you is waiting.
Welcome back to the show. There are so many great restaurants throughout the Metroplex, but one of my favorite areas is the delightful Magnolia Street area in Fort Worth. And today we check out the PB&J Cristo at Cat City Grill on this edition of Greets, Eats, and All That with me, Tammy Dombeck. And this is the owner of Cat City Grill, Martin Thompson. Hey there.
Hello,
There's so many great things I want to talk to you about this restaurant because you offer so many things. You have one thing, you do have Wine Wednesday, if you want to talk about that, which is one of my favorite things.
Every Wednesday, select bottles of wine half price.
This is one of the only restaurants on Magnolia Street where you offer steaks.
That's what's best about Magnolia is we offer so many different items, and Cat City Grill is more of the steakhouse option here on Magnolia.
So we are here now in the kitchen of Cat City Grill with Chef Osman. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure to have you here.
Today we're going to talk about your steaks. What kind of steaks are we going to do today?
This is going to be a New York strip.
So Chef Osman, you do all of these steaks, you cut all of the fat off of these steaks in-house here.
Yes, we pretty much do all the steaks here, from strip loins, ribeyes, and tenderloins.
So now we're going to season this New York strip with what type of seasonings do we have?
Well, the only seasonings we use here for the steaks is kosher salt and pepper. You know, that way you get the full flavor of the meat.
Absolutely, and it's a great cut of meat here.
It is.
Okay.
So let me show you what we did.
You make it look so simple, Chef, and I know when I do this at home, it never turns out the same way. Okay, Chef, so this is the final product. This is what you will see.
Yes.
And so you serve this with what?
Traditional mashed potatoes and Brussels sprouts.
And we've got a little bit of bacon on these Brussels sprouts?
Yes, Brussels sprouts have bacon, shallots, a little bit of garlic, butter, and chicken stock.
You can never go wrong with putting bacon on anything. You know, I'm a Texas girl. I grew up in Fort Worth, so I love my beef.
All right.
All right, here we go. The New York strip steak at Cat City Grill. Oh my gosh. That is fantastic.
Awesome.
So this is the signature dessert here at Cat City Grill, the PB&J Cristo, and we are going to try a bite of this. And this is actually the size that you will get here when you come to Cat City Grill, the PB&J Cristo. That's delicious. It's topped with chocolate. It really literally melts in your mouth, and also powdered sugar.
To find out more about Cat City Grill and to see their full menu options, go to catcitygrill.com. And to keep our feline theme going, here's Rebekah Black with a perfect edition of the Binge Report.
All right, so we've done an entire Binge Report for dog lovers. And since this is an election year, we have what is called equal time. And that is, we gotta do something for the cat people too, right? Now here's the deal, I think kitties are adorable, they're precious, they're cuddly, furry, so cute. However, my face is not a fan. It tends to pop up a little bit around the kitty cats, so really watching cat movies is about as close as I can get to one. So let's go ahead and get this started. Start with a movie about an alien cat, the cat from outer space. Clearly, you cannot go wrong with this movie. Honestly, it's the cat version of E.T. The cat breaks the ship down on Earth, the government's after the cat enlists a human to help get him home. See? Exactly like E.T., just a cat.
You're trying to tell me that your little pussycat came from another planet, from another galaxy, in a spacecraft and landed right here on Earth. We're up against genius. I gotta tell you something, pal. It's dumb.
I was not alive when this movie was made, I'm gonna be real with you, but like any and all other Disney movies, it will cross your path at some point in life. Plus the glowing collar, yeah, it's kind of awesome.
I'm serious.
Okay, up next we have the spin-off of Shrek, and that would be the movie Puss in Boots. Yeah, sorry, I have to say it like that because that's the way Antonio Banderas says it every single time. Por ahí en Puss, in Boots. Yeah, you know you just said it too, so let's not make fun of me. Anyway, Puss in Boots is a sword-wielding cat who is trying to hunt down the murderous duo, Jack and Jill, who have the magical beans that lead to good fortune all within their possession.
They can destroy the world. Puss, can you help us? There's no time to waste. I will do it.
You got any idea what they do to eggs in prison? I'll tell you this. It ain't over easy.
Oh. Yep, total kids movie, still hilarious. Moving on to our final cat pick this week, Keanu. If you like Key and Peele on Comedy Central, you're going to love Keanu.
Macy broke up with me.
The whole movie is about a couple of guys who become obsessed with literally the most adorable stray cat on earth.
It's gonna be okay. You're right, Clarence. I want you to meet Keanu. No. Oh my God, that's the cutest cat I've ever seen in my life.
Little fun fact about the movie, Keanu Reeves actually does the voice of Keanu the cat, and it's for all of one whole scene. Not only that, this is probably the best role that Keanu Reeves has ever had. Sorry, Keanu. All right, so that's it for this week's Binge Report. I am Rebekah Black, and I will see you next week.
Thanks, Rebekah. We need to take a quick break, but when we come back, we'll talk healthy eating during the holiday season. Keep it here. This segment of Today with Kandace has been brought to you by the Best Of Guide.
It was really difficult for my husband and I. I was taking injections twice a day. I was also taking about 17 different supplements.
We had to find a way to take the 17 pills and how do you take that and make it 5 pills?
We narrowed it down to 6 core principal ingredients to give us the best fertility supplement on the market.
There's nothing else, all 6, no fluff.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Welcome back. This is a time of year where healthy eating can take a back seat to holiday indulgence, but it doesn't have to be that way. Joining me now with some great tips on how to eat healthier for the holidays are Cheryl Forberg, chef and nutritionist for NBC's The Biggest Loser, and Sarah Galicki, a registered dietitian from Houston who's lost 120 pounds with the help of Cheryl. Ladies, thanks so much for being here.
Thanks for having us.
Yes, absolutely. So Sarah, if you would, let's start off by just talking to us about how you were able to lose such an amazing amount of weight.
Sure. I was actually always heavy growing up, and I had a long family history of type 2 diabetes. So when I was heading off to college, I knew that if I gained the freshman 15, that I was going to be that much closer to my own diagnosis. So I started a light exercise regimen, and I started to swap my snacks out for healthier options like nuts and pistachios. I swapped my carbs for more whole grains and protein-rich options. It took me about 5 years, but I lost 120 pounds and have kept it off since college.
Wow, that is awesome.
Thank you.
So would you tell us some of your tips on how to avoid some of the holiday indulgences that people have this time of year?
Absolutely. It's important to plan ahead. If you're not sure if there's going to be food there, bring something so you have something to eat when you get there, and eat beforehand so you're not overly hungry. In college on road trips, I would bring pistachios with me so I wouldn't snack on chips and cookies, and they were very satisfying.
Absolutely. And Cheryl, you brought some actual examples for us, right? Can you
Yes,
talk to
I
us
did.
about what you brought today?
Yes, I did. Well, I found that some of the reasons that Americans are so overweight is that most of us have absolutely no idea how many calories we're taking in, nor how many our body needs. We forget about meals. We skip meals, especially breakfast, and instead of promoting weight loss, that actually promotes weight gain.
That hurts you.
Exactly.
Rather than help you. Okay.
Because by the time you do eat, you're so hungry, you eat too much, too fast, you choose the wrong things.
Okay.
And the other thing I really love to point out first is that most of us, a lot of overweight people are so focused on their spouse, their kids, their job, they forget to take care of themselves.
Sure.
And if you don't focus on your own health, you're not going to be around to take care of your loved ones. So it's it's really, really important, especially at this time of the year, to learn about some new healthy snacking tips.
Yeah, absolutely. So what did you bring today?
Well, the first one, most of us love to have something salty and crunchy now and then. But instead of reaching for a bag of chips, reach for a handful of pistachios. They're salty, crunchy, they contain really good fat, and it's a great snack that you can feel good about.
Okay, and what did you bring to drink? That looks delicious.
The second thing is most of us are drinking so many of our calories. So I try to focus on eating your calories with the exception of milk. But if you crave a carbonated beverage, just especially at the holidays, put a little bit of juice, some sparkling water, and a little squeeze of lime, and you have a wonderful sparkling beverage with hardly any calories.
What kind of juice is that?
I just used a cranberry juice this morning.
Okay.
So it looks very holiday-ish.
Yeah.
And here I wanted to point out, skip the white stuff. White flour, white rice, white sugar, white pasta. It's loaded with calories and starch, no nutrition. If you stick with the whole grains, you'll have many more nutrients, lots of fiber, which means you'll get full faster and you won't have to eat as much.
Very good. That's what you want. And of course, fruit.
Finally, yes. Most of us have many of us have a really bad sweet tooth. And so the first thing I like to teach people is to try to enjoy the sweetness of a piece of fruit. Who doesn't love a bowl of berries? And for a variation on that, and for a snack, dessert, even for breakfast, what I have here, instead of having ice cream, we've got Greek-style yogurt, which is loaded with protein, lower in carb, lots of calcium. I topped it with some fresh berries and the crunch of a few pistachios, so it's really filling and beautiful, and you have all the textures.
And Cheryl, you actually have a new book out to help people lose weight, correct?
Yes, I do. It's called A Small Guide to Losing Big, and basically it's all the tips I've been teaching the contestants on the show for 17 seasons.
Wow, all compiled in one book.
Yes.
That's great.
With menus and recipes.
Wonderful. And where can people find it?
They can find my book on Amazon.com or at my website, CherylForberg.com.
Wonderful. Okay, well, thank you ladies so much for being here. I hope you have a healthy and happy holidays.
Thank you, Kandace.
Thank you.
And remember, you can purchase your copy of Cheryl's book, A Small Guide to Losing Big, at her website, CherylForberg.com or Amazon.com. Time for our last break, but when we return, Matthew JC from Operation Rock the Troops joins us to talk about their mission to help veterans suffering from PTSD and traumatic brain injury. Stay with us. If your business falls into one of our theme categories of home, health and beauty, or leisure, and you'd like to be promoted on our show, drop us a line at info@todaywithkandace.com.
At New Bariatric Center, we offer a comprehensive approach to weight loss. Support for emotional, behavioral, and nutritional changes are emphasized in addition to expert surgical care. One surgery does not fit all. Dr. Hodges and I are both board-certified surgeons with proven track records in every type of weight loss surgery. We know this is an important decision and look forward to helping you start your journey. Contact New Bariatric Center for your consultation today. A new you is waiting.
Every day across America, excess food is gathered by a network of good people at local food banks, giving hope to millions of children who struggle with hunger. They've earned their wings, and you can too. Together, we can solve child hunger. Support Feeding America and your local food bank at feedingamerica.org.
Is your home ready for any occasion? If not, it's time to visit Weir's Furniture. Whether you need a new dining room set, bed for the guest room, or a comfy recliner to watch the big game, Weir's Furniture can help make your home the perfect gathering place. With 5 metro locations and outlet centers, you don't have to drive far for unequaled customer service and a huge selection of quality furniture at affordable prices. Weir's Furniture is family owned and treats its customers like good friends. Weir's Furniture, your life styled.
Today with Kandace has been brought to you by Weir's Furniture. Weir's Furniture is family owned and has been helping DFW families create their own special style of living for nearly 70 years. With a visit to Weir's, you can pick from hundreds of items for indoor and outdoor living. And you don't have to drive far. They have 5 locations in the Metroplex. Welcome back, everyone. Earlier this year, we introduced you to the JC Allstars and their Light Up to Live project. Joining us for an update and some exciting news is the mastermind of the JC Allstars, Matthew JC, and former Army combat engineer, Stephen Jackel. Guys, thanks so much for being here.
Thank you.
Such a treat. Now, Matthew, I understand that the Light Up to Live film is finished. Tell us about the project.
The film is done. We just had our private premiere, and yeah, everything kind of starts next year, but it's like it's done.
Okay, tell us what it's about.
So Light Up to Live is about 5 veterans, giving them a SPECT brain scan, and then in 12 weeks they're going to go through this, and I brought it, the InLight Wellness Treatment.
Okay.
It's infrared light therapy, which increases your blood flow, and we were going to find out if these 5 veterans would actually have a difference after they use this treatment. After the 12 weeks, you know, and you do the second brain scan, this is kind of where you and I came in the first time, where our band with Operation Rock the Troops, the JC Allstars, we wrote the theme song for the movie and shot a music video that Stephen was in, one of the main characters in the music video. We decided we would go on that tour. Well, the tour is now done, and that's part of the movie as well. And what makes it all exciting is that we're proud to say that we were 5 for 5 in helping these veterans.
That is so awesome. So Stephen, talk to us about your experience, being that you're one of the veterans featured on the film. How has it changed your life?
Tremendously. You know, with especially with the kids and being active, it's allowed me to be more engaged, to not get confused. You know, my words don't come around in a circle and I don't get stuck on a topic. Because I have 6 kids, like they're always around you, they're always doing something. It's always chaotic somehow, some way. Looking back now, it's like, it's the best thing to happen to me that I could think of after post-injury, so.
Wow, what a blessing. So Matthew, I just have to ask, where does the drive and the desire come from for you to help these veterans and our troops?
Well, I'll be honest with you, on this one especially, it's really, Randall Reed was also a big influence, of course, in this, and everyone that works at InLight Wellness. For me, I've been touring for the troops for 14 years using music and music therapy as a way to help and heal our veterans. But then when we found about the light therapy and that we can combine all of that together from music,
takes it to a whole new level.
A whole new level. I mean, we live in a world where social media and TV shows is the way that people get their information. So let's just use what everyone else is using to get their information, and let's give them some real hope and some real inspiration.
Well, thank you both so much for being here, and thank you for the work you're doing. It's just moving how wonderful it is. And and tell our audience as well where they can find out more about the film.
They can find out more information at lightuptolive.com. That's our website. They can follow us on Facebook. We have the upcoming tour coming up for Brain Injury Awareness Month in March. Follow us.
Perfect. We need to have you back in March. We'll see you then.
That'd be great.
Well, that's our show for today. I hope you've enjoyed it. Remember to check us out at todaywithkandace.com and follow us on social media. As we leave you today, we're going to take a look back at a special event that yours truly and Kathryn Dunn recently had the honor of hosting. Thanks for watching. So I know Kathryn can agree that one of the awesome perks of working on the show is that we get dressed by Dillard's. Clothes, jewelry, head to toe. They take such great care of us.
And another great perk is that we get to host fun events like the trend show going on behind us.
How about you ladies? Are y'all excited? This is gonna be fun, right?
You have a lot of confidence, you go out there and you know, I own this world. Own it.
Right, is the invisible accessory.
Who's still in? 3.
Wardrobe for Today with Kandace provided by Dillard's, the style of your life.